Hi guys, just decided as a continuation of my previous video about how I learned English and what helped me. And actually I shared with you hints and tips about how to make it a bit more effective and motivating. So please go ahead and check this video out. I decided to continue and really explain the difference between often used verbs such as can and may. So we like every single day we use this or that word for in different occasions in different contexts. And just to repeat, because I'm sure that it's like one of the basic knowledge, basic things that are taught when you're a kid or at school, when if you're learning English as a foreign language. Can has the meaning of ability. So if you say can, it means that you either want to ask somebody about, or you say, you want to say something about somebody in terms of their ability or capability. So if somebody is able or capable, mentally, physically, or somehow else, to perform something. Whereas may is a bit more of a permission. So it's a bit more formal and polite way of asking a permission, or like forecasting something. Just when somebody is saying, he may think that it's too easy or it's too boring, you sort of make a assumption, or may I interrupt as a question. So you're asking permission to interrupt, or may I enter? So you're asking permission to enter. Whereas if you said, can I enter? Meaning, well, and well, it means the ability. So whether you can step into the room, can literally move your legs. In reality, in everyday life, we all know that can and may, native speakers as well as foreigners, it can be replaced. So it can be like a substitute for each other. But ideally, in a really polite and ideal world, may is used as a formal way to ask for permission, or to represent, which represents like assumption, and can refers to ability or capability. However, nobody will judge you, nobody will throw stones at you if you mix it up, because we all do make mistakes. Basically, even if native speakers do make mistakes. Your native language, my native language is certain one, right? And we still make mistakes in our languages as well. Well, it happens. Nobody is ideal. But just try to, one of the questions that my teacher in the United Kingdom once asked me, well, it's not me actually, but in the group we were studying English, it was an English class, and I was doing business foundation course in Oxford, and one of my classmates, we were really close friends, and he was just like, even though he lived in the UK for quite a long time before I came, he still mixed it up. So he was like, once, it was really like very basic situation when he asked the teacher whether he can leave or whether can I. It was like something like it's more permission, yeah, like it's more, can I take this or can I leave, something like this. And she was like, I don't know, can you? So please remember, this question is a distinguishing feature between those two. If you're in doubt what to use, simply ask yourself, remember this funny word, I don't know, can you? Because if you use may, in a question, it means that you're asking a question and another person should know, and the answer is on their side. If you use can, especially in the question is to yourself whether you can do that or not, and another person will not know the answer about this question. So just try to remember that can is ability, may is permission or assumption, and always check yourself by asking if you or the other person should know better. If it's you, it's probably can. If it's the other person, it's probably may. So can is a bit more definite, whereas may is more like it has and more of a sumptuous character. So always ask, I don't know, can you? It was really funny. But at the same time, is instead of like trying to repeat the rule of using the verbs, by using this question, she probably stuck the meaning of those two verbs into our head immediately and for a long time. So please do use this funny example and question where you are in doubt, not sure which verb to use. But in real life, as I said, all of us use may or can in different situations, which may not be exactly as it says in the rule, but just something interesting. So ask yourself whether this you or other person should know better, and ask whether, well, I don't know, can you? So can you really distinguish between can and may?